Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So in this video I want to talk about something that I have noticed a lot of it on social media especially, and it needs to be addressed. And I want to speak about why I believe, my opinion, a lot of women should be grateful to their exes, ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, any ex-relationship. Be grateful to them, because what we get all the time is women coming out and say, dragging their exes back and forth. Men have started doing it. It used to be a woman thing, but women, anything a woman can do, a man can do better. Men are beginning to do it too on social media. Let me say this before I forget. There's nothing wrong in sharing your story. Negative story, positive story. My marriage was marriage from hell. My marriage was beautiful. My ex-boyfriend was skinny. My ex-fiance, whatever. There's nothing, because there are lessons people can learn. I made a video which I said that if our foremothers, our mothers, if they can come out and share the pain they went through, you notice what I say? Our mothers did not do like these women of this generation. Oh, by the way, people are beginning to notice my weight loss. I'm glad people are beginning to notice my weight loss. I'm glad people are beginning. Let me just chip this in. For those of you that do not know, I made a video in which I explained about my jackpot jar, migrating back to Nigeria. And my biggest struggle was food. I still eat a lot, but I was gaining so much weight. And I made a video here and I said it. Nigeria has happened to me. Oh. See all the weight I'm gaining. Oh. I didn't hide it, but I realized it was getting too much. Then my mother, sorry I've derailed, but it's important. Because if you want to, I made a video in which I said it. If you want to know what I did to lose all this weight, I'll put my number on the screen. I'm paying for the service. Nigeria, wow, Nigeria can't know. Things are expensive in Nigeria. I need money. So it's not free. I didn't, all the knowledge. I went to nursing school. Somebody was giving a comment. I said, look, I paid almost for 50,000. It cost me about, wasn't it 47,000 euros in total to get my nursing degree. So if I'm using my nursing to teach you how to lose weight in a good way, it's not all this, you don't even need a gym. You can go to gym if you want, but I'm just saying that it can be done without a gym. Show you the strategies that I have used, that my nursing helped me to know. There's nothing wrong in me earning from that. I'm not collecting knowledge for free. So I'm charging. There's a number there. Okay? Let me leave that. And for those that want to buy all these dresses, I'm selling them as well. And they tell you now, level don't change. And Nigeria day. Things are expensive. Nigeria life is not easy. So I need to make the money. I want me to go do for one night. I want me to go join Yahoo boys. Or what? I have to survive. But anyways, if you want any of these dresses, I have them. Different colors, different designs. Some of them are short length. These are the smaller ones that are short length. There are some bigger ones that are long length ones. You can dress it up and you can dress it down. Once I put heels on this now, I'm ready to go to any party. If I put flat shoes, if I put on flat shoes, I'm ready to go. Anyways, you want it, contact me. Anyways, so when you see all this, I'll be like, how the women of this generation, it's not like our mothers in their time, our mothers and their mothers, they went through hell. And I always ask the question, is it this one life that we have, that somebody should come and endure a lot of the things that our mothers endured to prove what? It's your life. Oh. Once you're gone, you're gone. It's not your children's life, it's your life. It's not your husband's life, it's not your father's life. It is an individual journey. So why should your life be less? Because you want to prove a point. That you're a woman. I don't know what you want to call it. At the detriment of this, your one life. Like I'm saying. So our mothers kept a lot of secrets. You see some men say, our fathers did polygamy and nothing happened. If our mothers come out and tell you the story of the polygamy, how it worked and how horrible it was for them, some people will stop. So the reason some people say our mothers before is because a lot of our mothers did not speak. So I am a fan of anybody coming out today to tell their story, because other people can learn from it, right? But at the same time, I want to address the toxic side that I have seen a lot. And if you are honest with yourself, you will see that in majority of the cases, okay, let's say 98%, okay, 95% of the cases, women have, it's actually both ways. But let me say this, because it's mostly women that come out to do all these things on social media. So men also, I'm speaking to you guys. So in a lot of cases, when they come out and say, in 95% of the cases, there are reasons to be grateful to your ex. Let me give you some of the reasons. And as always, whatever ones you guys remember, leave them in the comment section. For example, let's say, for example, there are women that can say, oh, it was their ex that sent them to school. Yes, now you use your own oboro, your own brain to pass the exams. That's one example, right? To pass the exams and everything. No matter what and today, you're benefiting from that education. I'm one of those where nobody put me through school. Oh, I'm saying my own. So nobody spent a cent in my education. I may put myself through school. So, but I'm just saying, in a lot of cases. So, no matter, and today you are successful, you're a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever you are, even if you didn't end up using that education as your source of income today, but it has put you at a different level. There are some women that are selling things, but the education that they got is why their English is good. They can read and write. They can interact with their customers. It puts them at a different level. So whether that man ended up being good or not, there is something that he has done, intentionally or unintentionally, that has put you somewhere today. There are women that have become counselors because they went through, let's say, toxic situations. And they can be like, okay, that man was horrible, but thank God for that experience. That is why I'm someone today that is educating other women about domestic violence, blah, 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 and stuff like that. I always say this. Nigeria, they will say, she born for the man. He born 10 children for the man. I always say, they born for anybody. You don't have children for somebody. You have children with somebody. Because children do not belong to their father or their mother. Right? So, let's say, in your own case, it could be like, okay, that man was horrible, the marriage was horrible. But anyways, I'm grateful for the children that came out of it. If you take note, what I am doing is change your mentality. And if you change your mentality of focusing on the negative, take it away from focusing on the negative and think about the positive things you've grabbed from it, you will find that it will change you and it will help you heal. The hatred and bitterness in your heart will be gone. And when it's gone, it's for your own advantage. Let me tell you, bitterness is heavy. Bitterness is heavy on the heart and the mind, your mental health. When you get rid of all of that, you will see that your life will be so free and happy. I'm telling you this. So all this, going back to what I'm saying, there is always something to learn from every experience. There's always something. There are some women that can be like, when I got married, the marriage was all I focused on. I didn't do it. I was just, what did happen? All I was just a wife and a mother to my children. I didn't invest in myself, blah, blah, blah. And then that marriage ended. And then all of a sudden, they pick themselves up and be like, wow, I've neglected myself for such a long time. And then they begin to look after themselves and realize that, okay, I am the wife, I am a mother, I am a sister, I am a this, but I am also a Biageli. I am also Titilayo. I am also Habibat. I am me. Because they realize how much of themselves they gave into that marriage or into that whatever relationship that they left themselves. And they learn from that and be like, no, I'm never going to neglect myself again. Do you know how many women that after divorce or after marriage breakup, they begin to glow? It's called self-discovery. So even if you're not grateful for anything else, be grateful to that man and say, this marriage you walked away from me for, or whatever the situation is. Because in some cases, now the woman walk away, it's the woman that walked away because the situation was just unbearable, whatever they say, or the man that walked away. But that experience transported them. There is that glow, some women, not all, but I'm just saying, there's this glow they get when they walk away. To say, wow, thank you for not valuing me, because you have made me, or you have made me get to the point where, you have made me arrive at a point where, what you have done is why I sat down one day and realized that I have let myself down for too long. Now I value myself. Am I making sense? Get me right. Don't confuse what I'm saying. Don't focus on the negatives. You understand? Start looking at those angles whereby that situation changed you and brought you to where you are today. There are some women that were financially abused in their marriages and everything else, that They woke up one day and realized they left their marriage with nothing, and they became determined. They woke up and realized one day that this man is gone, now I'm penniless. And they picked themselves up and started working hard to make it. And now they are successful. Be grateful for that person that pushed you. Whether they pushed you for a good reason or not, they played a role in getting to where you get to. I shared the story here. In my own situation, I had the man's family didn't want Omoibo. It was a problem. And guess what? For that reason, to get away from family, my mother did not agree to. But you understand, we say, let's leave family behind, let's go abroad and start all over. That is how I ended up abroad. Sometimes I say to myself, maybe, I don't know, because nobody knows. I always believe that my life was going to be good. Let me put it like that too. But at the same time, if they don't make us run come up for Nigeria, maybe I will not go abroad though. I cannot lie, abroad has been a blessing in my life. Sometimes I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I say to myself, if this family basbos did not happen, maybe I will not be abroad. Let's be honest, it was abroad. It was abroad that I went to school. I was able to work and school. I paid my fees myself, every penny. But the truth is, I live in a society where it's possible to work and go to school. You can collect student loan. A lot of things that do not exist in Nigeria. Believe it or not, that experience, the family wahala and everything, contributed to how I ended up where I am today. I don't even, okay, let me put it this way. I don't even know if my message is coming across the way that I intend, or if I'm making sense. Okay, let me put it this way. You know, I want you to see it this way. A rejection can be a redirection in your life. There are things that your ex may have done that, if you are honest, they have led to one thing or the other that has brought you to where you are today. You understand? So when I even say be grateful to them, it's almost like saying, thank God, though, whatever you intended for me, look at how it has turned around. And I think this one is very important. I know this, right? But I think it's a good way to explain it as well. You know, there's this saying about people come into your life, some for a reason and some for a season. There are a lot of people that have come into our lives just for a season, but unfortunately we hold on to them and we want them to be there forever. But they're only there in your life for a season. Ex-boyfriend, ex-whatever. I never quote Bible, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I'm not quoting Bible or anything. This is me speaking. Me speaking about life, what I have seen in life. A lot of you may have seen as well in life, right? So men or women, you're dating a lady, or you're trying to marry a lady, or trying to marry a guy, whatever, and you are thinking this is the one. You know, but you don't realize that this person is in your life for a season. The problem you end up having is that you're not acknowledging the fact that that season is over. You're supposed to step up. Your life is supposed to move on without this person. Some people came just for a while. Where you're heading in life, they don't belong there. This is what I'm changing here, or trying to change, is mentalities. You will see how it will transform your life. And if a lot of people see life like this, the hatred for their exes may not be there, because you now see like, oh, you know what? He or she was only here for a season. That season is over. Sometimes it's even beyond their control. Your life has been designed to go a particular way. They do not belong to where you're heading. They only come temporarily and they are gone. You understand? Okay. Basically, not every man or every woman that has come into your life is meant to be in your life forever. Where you are heading, some people in your life right now do not belong there. So they will fall off along the way. If you begin to apply this, you will find that all the exes you're hating, you just realize that it's beyond their control. Their role in your life, the part they came to play, their part was gone. And then your life is heading where it should be. And the other one is those that are in your life for a reason. There are some men that will teach you. When I say they will show you pepe, women too, that will show you pepe. But at the end of the day, that pepe they have shown you can catapult you to where you're meant to be. So they are in your life for a reason, but you don't realize it. You understand? I shared my story here where, you know, the man I was with, the family didn't want me. They said because you're Igbo. My mother didn't want him either because he's Yoruba. You know, because he's not Igbo. You understand? My father was the only one that supported us from the beginning. But at the end of the day, because of the family say, my family say, he said, let's go abroad. Oh. He said, let's go abroad and go and face our lives. And that was how I ended up abroad. That was how, you understand? That was how I ended up abroad. That's how, no matter what, you cannot tell the story. I jackpot to Nigeria. I'm still living abroad. I am going and coming. I am whatever. If I like, I go to Pakistan. You cannot write the story of my life without including my life abroad. My life abroad, which came from rejection, has played a big role in my life today. You see that? At the end of the day, that rejection became a redirection. That when I think about it, I'm always like, these people did me a favor. I really hope I'm making sense. So, if you see life like that, you'll be able to see an ex and be like, oh yeah, he was in my life for a season. Or he was in my life for an ex-boyfriend. Then you can see an ex and be like, oh, he or she was in my life for a reason or for a season. But that was it. Your life is your life. Your life ended up progressing or moving on without them. They had come and they had played their role that they were supposed to play at whatever time they had to play it. And this is your life now. When you focus on that, when you focus on that, it will completely change you. It will completely, you will not even be enemies with your ex. I'm telling you the truth. I don't think I have an ex I don't speak to. I don't think so. Well, there's one person that's very difficult. There's one person that's very difficult. That, you know, there's somebody from years back that is very difficult. Like, I've tried, like, I'm that kind of person that I can make, I don't know how to say it. I just get along, like, but there's somebody that is just very difficult. Like, you know, when somebody is extremely difficult, typically, I don't think I have any ex from when I was whatever to this day of my life. When I say ex, you know, some people say that they toast you, somebody you were speaking with at a point, or somebody you were engaged with and never ended up being married, or people that proposed you didn't accept, or somebody that you liked that did, whatever, you know, whatever. There is none of them. That's the truth, though. There's none of them that will see me on the street. I won't be like, I'm telling you the truth. Hello, that's me. Hello, how are you doing? What is it? And I just tojo like this, like you probably say tojo, and just talk as if, because you know what? I've healed from inside. I don't focus on the negative, blah blah blah. I just see them as they were in my life for a reason or for a season. And if more people can do this, I'm telling you the truth, a lot of exes can just be friends. When I say friends, they don't have to be like best friends, but like cordial. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see one on the street, oh, hi, Kunle, long time no see, Chokudi. Oh, wow. Hey, what did they do? I go by, okay, bye-bye, yo. I'm telling you the truth. There was a guy that I knew when I was much younger, and I was thinking, oh, this is who I'm going to marry, and all that, but I ended up not, you know, go anywhere. He didn't even start, not talk of go anywhere. Do you know that this guy, at the end of the day, the woman he's married to, I am the one that told him to marry her, because at this point I was already settled. I have my children, and I met him and we started talking. I realized he's still single, blah blah blah, and he started telling me about, you know, and I said, you know, I said he like to be married, but, and I said, is there nobody at all? You know, started telling me, oh, there's this girl, I'm just thinking, I sat him down and I told him, I said, if you like this, it means this. If you like, I'm telling you, the woman he's married to today, the woman he's married to till today, I am the one that told him, go ahead and marry that girl. Because we just stayed friends. You understand? Life, I keep telling people, life is not hard, bro. Life is sweet. But what makes life difficult? Now, we human beings, they make life complicated. I'm telling you the truth. Even if you had children with a man or whatever, I'm telling you, there are ways. You know, there are ways to change your mentality that will make you begin to realize a lot of exes. You don't have to be enemies, bass. You can be like, that's my past. He came for a reason. She came for a reason. He came for a season. She came for a season. I am in a different season in my life. And you'll be happy with where you are in life. I realize that sometimes I feel like that you're destined to be where you're going to be. Not everybody that comes your path or comes your way belongs in your life. I really hope I have Sometimes I feel like I'm not saying the words. Sometimes I feel like I'm not saying the words the way I really want them to come up. I really hope I have helped you guys to understand, you know, how to change your mentality. And I'm telling you, the beauty of it is how at peace you would be. Your peace is going to confuse people. I don't think that I don't think so, that I have any ex that I can knock on their door. I don't think I have any ex that I'll knock on their door that they will not open and give me a drink. I don't think so. And it's because of how I handle things. I wanted to quickly come and share because there's just too much on social media, especially from women. This is my opinion. As always, whatever your opinions are, please leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.